So certainly this week we've seen a real, I guess, reversal in the fear that we saw last week, as it looks more and more like Remain might be the outcome. But again, this is it's a political decision. It's a binary decision. If the bookies are wrong and the surveys are right, it's going to be a very close decision as well. So there may be a lot of outstanding issues within the UK, discussion even after this. But certainly the way that markets are looking now, people are kind of discounting that it's going to be a Remain.
A lot of people are focusing on the Leave vote. Do you think the fears are overblown in the market right now? I mean, could we get some normalization once tomorrow is over?
So obviously, part behind the Leave vote is, we'll be independent again, but there's a lot of uncertainty certainly associated with that. Another way to look at it is, would you choose to join the EU right now? Probably not. So is that the same decision as leaving right now? Also probably not, because there's years and years that have gone into ties and agreements and negotiations to undo. So the previous comment that it would be the messiest divorce is probably right.
We have Janet Yellen also suggesting some economic repercussions if the Brexit Leave vote were to come about. What would be the implications on U.S. monetary policy? We had that rate hike in December. Janet Yellen is now saying, we're cautious now, when it comes to the July rate hike. What are the implications if Remain comes in and if Leave comes in? What are the two scenarios? If Remain comes in, does it mean the rate hike is going to go ahead? If Leave comes in, does it mean the rate hike is on hold?
So, we think there's probably one rate hike left this year.
Yeah.
And to put that into context, I think the last thing that Janet Yellen wants to do is raise rates. So she's obviously broadened her scope of what's important. And I think even just hearing her testimony last night, a Leave vote introduces uncertainty, and that would make it even more unlikely that we see anything happen this year.